And so he says, "Oh, I'm going to make 2 more of these. There's 2 more mothers."
Several years in between each movie.
Yeah, the second movie was the second mother, Mother of Darkness, and that is.
Is that in here somewhere?
I might have reviewed it. It's called Inferno. And it's a different movie in a lot of ways, in that while Suspiria was almost like this lavish fairy tale, it has this gothic, Technicolor
it does
fever
sound
dream
familiar.
Suspiria does. Yeah, I'm sure I reviewed it in there, but Inferno is a much deliberately darker movie, both thematically and also visually. It's more of a movie about shadows, Mother of Darkness. So a lot of the sequences in it focus more on creating an atmosphere of darkness and dread. So there'll be these really extended, creepy scenes, where people are in darkened corridors or between the floorboards, in a decrepit hotel. There's this really famous sequence, it still kind of creeps me out, where a woman is investigating a hotel and the bottom floor is flooded, and she finds that there's this hotel room that's underwater, that she's standing above looking through a hole in the ceiling and looking down into it. It's a perfectly done up hotel room. It's still got a lamp, and the bed inside is still made up, and she drops her keys or something, so she has to go swimming into this room to get it. And as she's swimming down into this darkened, creepy underwater hotel room, she turns around and there's this rotted corpse floating right next to her, and it's just like one of the I jumps. I was just like, oh God, that got me. You got me, Dario. And so it's the horror in it is much more of a lurking, shadowy sort of horror. But it expands a bit on the mythology of the 3 mothers, and without ever really explaining it in a way that actually makes sense.
Again, so it doesn't make sense, but yet he does.
Yeah, he's not really big on exposition that just makes everything make sense. But there's this really famous effect shot at the end of Inferno where the character who turns out to be the second mother is walking towards the heroine of the movie, and she raises her arms up, and suddenly she shatters and becomes like this Grim Reaper skeleton. And you realize after the fact that what they had done was they'd been filming the other actress' reflection in a mirror with the skeleton already standing behind it, and then they just shattered the mirror at the right moment when she raises her arms up, and it's just this flawlessly done technical effect, and it's really quite shocking because you're not expecting her to just do that and go full skeleton on you. But yeah, that's the kind of inventiveness that Argento would do in his earlier movies, which is why everybody was so stoked when he said, "I've still got one more." And then he kind of lost his marbles.